Welcome back to your Community Connection Corner here on your Catholic station, Real Life Radio 1380 and 94.9 FM. I'm Jennifer Longworth, joined today by Townsend Miller of the Salvation Army. Welcome back.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much.
And we talked in the first segment a lot about who the Salvation Army is and how you help our community, but now we want to know how we can help you. And, you know, when people think Salvation Army, one of the first things they think of is the Kettle Campaign, ringing the bells.
Yeah.
If they don't know anything else about you, they see you once a year ringing the bells, and that's one of your biggest needs for volunteers and for people to help out, right?
It is, absolutely. The Salvation Army is mostly visible to the community during the Christmas season. Mm-hmm. This year we start ringing the bell on Friday, November 7th, and it sounds early, and most people will say, man, you guys are out early this year. But here in Lexington, we start ringing the bell usually on the second Friday of November. So it all depends on the calendar, what day that falls on. It's been as late as the 13th. It's been as early as the 6th. Mm-hmm. But this year it's Friday, November 7th. You'll see us out in front of local Kroger stores, Big Lot stores. Starting after Thanksgiving, we're able to ring in front of the Walmart stores and the Sam's Clubs.
Oh, okay.
We'll be out at the Fayette Mall, and we rely on volunteers to ring the bell for us. Each year I've already received one phone call so far for wonderful group that serves us very well to ring the bell. Mm-hmm. And the groups that call every year know the location they want to ring. They know the dates that they want to ring. And it's really simple to do. You just give me a call. Our telephone number is 252-7706. You ask for Townsend or say I want to volunteer to ring the bell, and they'll shoot you over to me, and I'll look at my little calendar, and you say, I'd like to ring at the Walmart on Saturday, December 5th. From 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I say, okay.
I sure like the way you set us all up in the mall. So count me in for that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely. Many folks do like to ring in the mall, especially you celebrities.
Yes, celebrities in the mall.
We know how picky our celebrities.
We're divas.
I'm kidding. But we definitely need volunteers to ring the bell. Our annual Kettle Campaign is our largest annual fundraiser. Mm-hmm. It allows us to operate in the capacity that we do for the community. It allows us to continue to serve those residents in need that live in our shelter, to continue to serve those children that we've already talked about that are in our programs, and to continue to run our food and clothing bank. So it is our largest annual fundraiser by far. We raise about $500,000 every year through that campaign, through the generosity of our community. We here in Lexington, I've lived here all 28 years of my life. Mm-hmm. Folks are so generous. Mm. If you have 50 cents, people take it out of their pocket. If they've got an extra $20 bill, they'll take it out of their pocket. Mm. It's so wonderful to see the kindness that comes out during the Christmas season to ring the bell.
And then you have the online Kettle option now as well with the world in which we live.
Yes. The online Kettle Campaign is something that has tremendously grown here in Lexington over the past 3 years. Our online Kettle Campaign was actually the 4th largest online kettle in the nation.
Wow,
last
congratulations.
Year.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Folks like myself who don't always carry cash but still want to give, the online donation is the way to go. You get a receipt that's emailed to you. You can leave some sort of acknowledgement. Sometimes I give my gifts in memory of my grandmother, because she was very philanthropic. She loved to give to various organizations. And I'd say from Townsend and Amber, which is my wife, to Granny, and we'd give $25, maybe that week because it was paycheck week. And then maybe we give another 50 or something later on. Just, you can give as many times as you want. Many folks do. If we get a lot of individuals that choose to, instead of sending a check in through the mail, just to give online.
Yeah.
And last year, and hopefully this year, we were able to find a matching gift, which allowed us to raise all those funds. And that was absolutely wonderful. And we're going to try to continue to grow that online campaign. We understand that most commerce is happening over the internet anyway. And as folks carry less and less cash, anytime I'm out ringing the bell, there's usually one or two people that say, man, I wish you guys had a credit card swipe or something at the stand. And don't get us wrong, we'd love to do that, but it's very, very expensive to set up. A lot of times folks don't want to give out their PIN numbers or things like that, stuff like that you have to do whenever you're swiping your card.
Yeah.
And so we just say, we give them a little business card, say, go to the online giving page, salvationarmylex.org. It directs you, to the online giving page. And that is absolutely the way to go here in the future.
And you guys at Christmas time also have the Angel Tree program.
Yes, the Angel Tree is absolutely wonderful campaign. The past couple years, each year we've been able to help about 6,500 to 7,000 children.
That's a lot.
Open up Christmas gifts on Christmas Day. And the Angel Tree this year will open up at the Fayette Mall on November 21st. And we'll have the stand out at the Fayette Mall.
Is that right before Thanksgiving? Or
it is, starts the week before Thanksgiving is when you can pick up the tags. And we suggest to anyone that is able to do so, that understands the importance of seeing a child's face, the smile on their face, open up a gift or two on Christmas Day, to go out there, get a tag for a child and buy them a couple gifts. So we need individuals to do that. But what we also need help with is on the front side of that program, all those families that come in and register. We get thousands of families that come through every single year, and it's a tough process. We usually have hundreds and hundreds of people lining up on our registration days, which this year started as early as October 7th and 8th and goes all the way through November 5th. We do them a couple days a week. The individuals in the community who are in need know those dates. They know what they have to bring as far as a statement of income, statement of residence, and things like that. So we will see as much as 400, 500, 600 people a day that come in and register their children. But we rely on volunteers for that. That is, we have about 4 caseworkers there who kind of facilitate the program. But other than that, it's all volunteers. And so we need groups, church groups, men's, women's groups, individuals who want to come in and help. Please just give us a call, 252-7706, or visit our website, Salvation Army Lex, to figure out how you can help with the Angel Tree program.
Now, does everyone who registers qualifies? If you register, you're in? Or do you have a screening process?
There's a screening process, and that is what our caseworkers run. You do have to show an ID. You have to show a statement of income, statement of residence, and your children's information. So it's very thought out. It's very thorough. We usually, if there are any issues, we lean on the side of generosity and lovingness. If there's confusion in something, we usually let it slide.
Right.
Because we understand those parents are there for a reason. They're not there to take advantage of the system. They're there because they want their children to open up a gift or get a bicycle or get a board game or something on Christmas morning. So we usually take most of the folks that come through that are in need.
Well, that's quite a labor-intensive project, though. If you're saying that many people are coming through a day, 500 people coming through a day.
It is.
In just a small window.
It is. We usually circulate about 50 or 60 people for every half hour. And it's amazing. The process has been perfected from the screening to collecting their information and things like that. It's a very thought out and thorough process, and they've perfected it. Our caseworkers are absolutely wonderful people, and it takes a long time to circulate those folks, but they've done it very, very well.
That's excellent. Always good to have a good system.
It is.
And then you can plug your volunteers, and then it's pretty easy to get into.
Yeah. And then on the backside of the Angel Tree program, we have the distribution center, which is a wonderful experience for anyone who wants to see the happiness of those families. Our distribution center, for those that don't know, is where all of the gifts from the Angel Tree program go. So if there's a family that has picked up gifts for a child, we usually request that they drop them off at the distribution center. You can also drop them back off at the mall, and then we'll transport them to the distribution center. But within the distribution center, there are at any time probably 3,000 or 4,000 large white trash bags, which is what we use to put everything together. We have the tag attached to the bag, and that includes all the gifts. Also along the wall are hundreds of bikes, hundreds of footballs and basketballs. Hundreds of Barbie dolls and girly type things.
Girly type things.
I'm a boy. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
It's pink.
Yeah. That individuals have just chosen to donate on their own. That don't go to any specific child.
Gotcha. Okay.
That maybe we're able to kind of fill a couple bags that need to be filled a little bit more.
Okay.
And we rely on the generosity of those folks to bring what I would refer to as a random gift, but it's really not random. It's meant for a child.
Right.
Who gets it, it doesn't necessarily matter, but the child gets it. They're able to open it up on Christmas morning and get something that is very special to them.
And I recall last year that you guys had kind of trouble getting the last few angels adopted, if you will. I mean, there was more increased plea. Like, no, really, we still have some left. People, you need to step it up.
We do, and it seems like the same thing happens almost every single year.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to say that that we are in desperate need every year, but the same group of children, it seems like male teenagers, we have a rough time with.
Yeah, I see that.
My wife is very feminine, so we usually pick a younger girl,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of folks feel the same way. I've never shopped for Barbie dolls. I've never shopped for play clothes or play houses or things like that, but I've done enjoying it the past couple of years and gotten that enjoyment with my wife because we don't have children yet. And so it is a unique experience for us. And it seems like the younger girls are the ones that go quicker.
Yeah,
and so we usually have those male teenagers left over. So I think my wife and I have decided that we're going to go with one of the male teenagers, which I can very easily shop for.
It's like, that's more speaking my language.
Yeah.
And we just have a few moments left, but you have needs all throughout the year as well. So how can someone learn more about everything you need?
Easiest place to go is to our website, salvationarmylex.org. You can also give us a call, 859-252-7706. And say that you're interested in volunteering. Or my email address is also an easy way to get a hold of me, Townsend, TOWNSEND, Townsend.miller@use.salvationarmy.org.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Townsend, and we appreciate you guys coming in every month to Diocese Live and keeping us up to date with what's going on.
Thank you for having me, Jennifer, and thanks for the opportunity to share with the community what our Salvation Army is doing.
Our pleasure. This has been your Community Connection Corner here on your Catholic station, Real Life Radio 1380 and 94.9 FM WMJR, Nicholasville, Lexington.